Hey, this is Will Maynard exploring more trick shots where I attempt to make several shots as designed and then I may try some variations. Check the comments section below for links to each shot in this video. There are also other related links. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the butterfly shot with one ball going in each pocket. If you've ever seen trick shots performed live, you've probably seen this one. It was a favorite of Willie Mosconi's. This is easy to make once the balls are set up correctly, and you'll often see an audience member chosen to play this shot. Let's see why this shot works. The three balls on the top are frozen, as are the three balls on the bottom, and each group will act in a similar manner, so let's explain what happens with the orange, yellow, and red balls. The cue ball travels along this path and strikes the 1 and 2 about the same time. The 1 ball heads in this direction, directed by the line connecting their centers, and contacts the 3, which heads in this direction. Since the 1 hits the 3 at an angle, there is a slight gearing effect due to friction between the two balls, which causes the 3 to throw slightly to the left. This is why during setup, you have to line the 1 and 3 up on the right edge of the corner pocket. Next, the 1 caroms off the 3 along the 1-3 tangent line. Now the 1 hits the 5 at an angle and throws it towards its corner pocket. Finally, the 1 caroms off the 5 and heads towards the side pocket along the 1-5 tangent line. There's no way to distinguish these different hits, as the 3 balls are all frozen, and even at 120 frames per second, I couldn't see it. I have no proof that my explanation is exactly right, but it all seems to make sense. So please comment below if you have other thoughts on this. Here's a shot that could come up in a 9-ball game. You have to contact the 7 first, and the 9 is hanging in the pocket, and it seems like there's no easy way to get at it. The 7 is frozen on the cushion, so you can play for a double hit on the 7 with running high right spin, sending the cue ball 3 rails into the 9. The cue ball strikes the 7, compressing the cushion, causing a double hit. Since there's little friction between the two balls, the cue ball maintains most of its spin, allowing it to track around the table towards the 9. Here's how this shot is supposed to go. The red ball goes in the far corner pocket. The cue ball jumps over the bridge, goes a foot or so forward, then spins back under the bridge to pocket the yellow. Having to elevate the cue and hit the cue ball firmly below center puts the tablecloth at risk, so I put a loose patch of cloth under the cue ball. Frankly, this shot scared me. I had only limited success with this shot and could barely clear the bridge with the cue ball. I cleaned the table, then polished and applied silicone to the cue ball to reduce friction, but to no avail. I need to raise my skill level to do this shot justice. The object here is to pocket the orange 5 without touching any of the other balls. The key is to elevate the cue at the correct angle and strike the cue ball smoothly, which will jump enough to hit the cushion a bit above the point and rebound over the string of balls. Here's a little background for the next shot. Assume each of the balls with cut angles and aim lines are cue balls, and you need to make the orange 5 from each spot. The higher the angle, the tougher the shot. The 90-degree cut won't go since the hit on the 5 would be so thin, the 5 wouldn't reach the pocket. The 92.5-degree cut can't even hit the contact point on the 5 by shooting straight at it. Here's a practical shot that comes up from time to time in normal play. Cutting a ball close to 90 degrees is very challenging. especially at long distance. But if the object ball is frozen on the cushion, even a cut more than 90 degrees is possible. I missed the 5 by quite a bit here, but there was enough right spin to do the job. Here's the silver dollar shot invented by Charles C. Peterson and performed on a 10-foot table. It's also called the trick shot to end all trick shots. The idea is to make the coin go to the far rail and return between the cubes. Seriously? Here's my first attempt. Well, that was a shocker. Not likely I can top it. So let's have some fun. Curve the coin around the 2 table dots, 13 in the corner. This one's inspired by Evel Knievel. Silver dollar to the end rail, then the back rail, then gently curving to the 14 into the side pocket, nothing but net. Take 22. Getting back to Charlie Peterson's dollar shot as he designed it, here's my best attempt. Make sure to watch Charlie Peterson execute this shot in a 35-second clip from 1939. See the link below in my comments. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join me again for more exploring trick shots.